प्यारी साध संगत जी, वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहेगुरु जी की fateh. My name is Arjun Singh, and today I'm going to discuss 3 topics related to Sikhism. First, importance of researching and documenting accurate Sikh history. Second, leading a Gursikh life. And third, lessons from the life of Bhai Tilka Ji. History is the key that connects us with our past. Inaccurate or incomplete history negatively impacts our heritage and pride in our culture. Moreover, it can confuse our future generations if it contradicts our principles, distorts facts, or doesn't recognize our past contributions. We Sikhs have faced deep challenges in documenting our own history. As Napoleon said, history is written by the victors, and we have never been rulers, but for a brief period of time during Maharaja Ranjit Singh. So others have written a little bit about us, but from their point of view. Additionally, Sikhs had limited ability to document events because we were very few in numbers and we were always persecuted by rulers, because of which many of us hid and led on guerrilla warfares. The blame also lies on us, since we never took the initiative to write prolifically, even during the time of the Sikh Raj. Considering the period of the Sikh Gurus, it's important to know accurate Sikh history that makes sense and is in line with the principles of Sikhism versus reading Sakhis told by others. Let us focus on the Sakhi of Bibi Bani Ji, daughter of Guru Amar Das Ji. According to the Sakhi by Professor Sahib Singh, Bibi Bani Ji asked for a boon from her father that the Guruship go to her husband Ram Das and stay within the family. If we think critically and logically, this Sakhi can be challenged in many ways. How did Guru Amar Das Ji not realize that the stool's leg broke and Bibi Bani Ji had to place in her foot? Do our Gurus really believe in boons and curses, which is against the Sikh philosophy? Did Guru Amar Das Ji really give Guruship to Ram Das just because his daughter wanted that way? There are so many loopholes in the Sakhi that we must ponder upon to come to the truth. Another very common Sakhi that comes to my mind is the story where a snake provides shade to Guru Nanak Dev Ji when he is sleeping. Is this really true? We need to remember that the Sakhis could be influenced by the people who wrote them. For example, it is common in Indian culture to talk about boons and curses. Snakes also appear in stories from many other religions, so it is likely that our Guru's history got distorted by the local culture in an unintentional way. Sadh Sangat Ji, the moral of the story is that we should read and research about our heritage, but do so in a critical way to make sure that it does not undermine the teachings of our Sikh Gurus. Along with the history of our Gurus, we should also read the history after the period of the Sikh Gurus to the current time and remember the contributions of our Sikhs, from abolishing of Zamindari system by Banda Singh Bahadur to abolishment of capital punishment by Ranjit Singh, both first time in India. Sikhs also contributed significantly to the Indian independence movement, but these facts were not well advertised because, as Napoleon said, history is written by the victors. It's not enough just to read about our history, but it is also necessary to lead our lives according to the teachings of the Sikh Gurus. When we read our history, we should also critically think on how we can apply it to our daily lives to make us better Gursikhs. We can learn so much that is very applicable to today's world. For example, what can we learn from the sacrifices of our forefathers who never wavered on their principles, even if it meant giving up their lives? Consider a situation that someone is being bullied. Can we all gather enough courage to confront the bully? We can even apply Guru's teachings to simple things like not stealing, having high moral standards, or helping a fellow friend or neighbor who is going through bad times. Even these simple acts of kindness can go a long way, but would be a practical way of showing that we truly understand what it means to be a true Gursikh. The story of Bhai Tilka Ji offers some lessons for us. Bhai Tilka Ji lived during the time of Guru Har Gobind Ji and was a determined Sikh. The key lesson from the life of Bhai Tilka Ji is that we should not waver from the belief in our gurus. Even though Yogi offered the temptation of a year's stay in heaven, Bhai Tilka Ji did not agree and steadfastly believed in the teaching of the Sikh gurus. Bhai Tilka Ji did not believe in ritualism and made an attempt to bring the yogi closer to the teaching of the Sikh gurus. Remaining in devotion of Vaheguru and living life in the will of Vaheguru is heaven for us. We receive everything by leading our lives in accordance with Gurbani. These lessons help us to become a better human being, even in today's context. We should not waver in what we believe, even if we see many temptations around us. These temptations could range from watching a lot of TV or social pressure, like doing drugs and alcohol. If we continue our faith in the Sikh teachings, then we will be able to successfully achieve what we want in our life, and at the same time be a good human being who is always willing to help others in need. Sad Sangat Ji, I hope my speech influenced your thinking on the importance of accurate Sikh history and being a true Gursikh who is always willing to help others in need and avoiding temptations in today's world by being a determined Sikh. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.